35-year-old male.
In East Melbourne, a man has been found unconscious in a swimming pool, and paramedics Rob and Paul are on a Code 1 call-out to save him.
So we've got a 35-year-old male, apparent drowning at public swimming pool. There's CPR in progress. That's what we've been given.
The man has been pulled from the pool in cardiac arrest, so lifeguards and local fire crews have started CPR.
So we've got Mitch and crew going. They should be there before us. Cops are here.
The man is not breathing and his heart is not beating, and paramedics are concerned his brain may not be getting enough oxygen.
What's the story? Any idea? How long? No idea.
Right now, paramedics need to get this man's heart started. Back in Nunawading, paramedics are trying to resuscitate 49-year-old Ian after he was pulled from the pool, not breathing and without a pulse.
So we've got nothing on this guy, have we? No one knows him. Did any staff see him walk in? Then he...
We don't know. The person that pulled him out of it is getting changed at the moment, so another staff member. Don't know how long he was down there for. 5 minutes of CPR prior to Nunawading's arrival at Stone. That's all we know about him.
It's now been at least 8 minutes since pool staff started CPR.
Can I get someone to do a bit of cricoid pressure, please? Yep.
Draw some of that
8
out.
minutes that Ian has been clinically dead.
You need another suck out.
For Ian to pull through, his brain has to get oxygen fast. Paramedics quickly insert a breathing tube into his lungs.
I'm happy with that. Can you just bag him up?
That's 12:31.
Thanks.
Bag. That again. One more.
All right, let's get some CPR
Okay,
happening.
can we have some CPR going again, please?
The manual compressions are pumping reoxygenated blood around Ian's body and up to his brain.
There's another one there.
But it's not enough.
Could I have a towel that we can pop under his head, please? Where's that?
CPR can only pump the heart at a third of its usual efficiency.
That's a CPR waveform, really, I think.
Ian's heart needs to start beating on its own.
We need to zap this bloke, guys. Charging. Clear.
All clear.
Keep going, CPR.
In Nunawading, it's been 13 minutes since 49-year-old Ian was pulled lifeless from a local swimming pool.
Even though when you're getting tired, that's good CPR.
Emergency teams have performed continuous CPR and intubated Ian. Now, in a desperate attempt to restart his heart, paramedics are trying adrenaline and defibrillation.
I put a second adrenaline in. Yep. Charging. Clear.
All clear. Let's see.
Just see what the entitles are doing. He's now got his own heartbeat. It's quite rapid. It's in an atrial fibrillation.
To hold his head just
Obviously, we're still ventilating him. He's intubated and ventilated. We're just trying to put an orogastric tube into his tummy because his tummy's very tight here with full of fluid as well. That affects your breathing, so we need to sort that out as well. We'll draw out heaps of fluid from his tummy. We'll get organised and get ready to go now.
He's got a good output.
Spine board?
Yep, spine board and stretcher. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Even though Ian has a heartbeat, he is still unconscious and in a critical condition.
There was just a man on the bottom of the pool, so just had to go in and get him. It was frightening. It was a bit shaking.
The paramedics need to get him to hospital as fast as they can.
He's starting to breathe on his own a little bit, so might need to sedate him a little bit, otherwise he'll start biting on our tube and that'll affect his breathing again. It is a good sign. We don't know how long he's been immersed for, so, Mac, I'm going to give him 5. He's got a good blood pressure.
Yeah, and he's taking...
190 on 130.
He's taking good breaths in.
We need some air on.
Right, great. We're loaded for Boxhill now. All the details have been passed. If you could just let them know we're on our way, we'll be there within 5 to 10.
We're taking this patient to Boxhill. Unfortunately, we have no details on this chap. His pupils are quite dilated and not reacting, which is unfortunately not a good sign. It means his brain could be affected, you know.
Back on the road, 49-year-old Ian is being delivered to hospital after going into cardiac arrest at a local pool.
You know, if the staff of the swimming pool and the bystander had initiated CPR, I don't think we would have got this far. So just to maintain, you know, circulation of those vital organs, very important.
The Lifesavers' quick action was backed up by Melbourne's pre-hospital medical response system. As joint first responders, fire brigade officers and paramedics worked simultaneously to keep Ian's vital organs alive. He was given CPR for a total of 13 minutes before his heart was restarted with the help of a defibrillator.
CPR, trying to do it.
In Ian's case, it was life-saving. And remarkably, just a month after suffering a heart attack and almost drowning, Ian is ready to go home.
I think he's extremely lucky to get this far, considering that he's alive. He hasn't suffered any severe brain impairment that we can detect just by talking to him, and that his speech is quite normal and he walks quite well. So I think he's done extremely well.
I don't remember too much about the morning. I had something light to eat and headed down the pool to do some laps. I've been told that I was found unconscious in the water. I was rescued by a pool attendant and I woke up about a week later. I want to go down and thank the people that rescued me and I can't wait to get back in this one.